I have never solved a single LeetCode question since I started coding 4 years ago, and people are usually surprised whenever I say that. It feels like every developer is expected to grind LeetCode for months just to pass the technical interview, and it makes no sense. For those who don't know, LeetCode.com is a website that has all kinds of coding and algorithmic challenges that helps developers practice and get ready for their technical interviews. And I think I'm the only developer who doesn't have an account on there. And here's why LeetCode never really made sense to me. I know a guy who has a computer science degree and 3 years of working experience working for I'm not gonna name the company, but it is a household name company. Anyway, he was told that his whole team is getting laid off 3 months from now. So they essentially have 3 months to basically wrap up everything and get ready for the job market. And when I asked him if he updated his resume, he was like, no, I'm not gonna do that yet. I'm going to grind LeetCode for the next 2 months before I start applying for jobs. Maybe I'm out of touch with the current job market, but what is the point of grinding LeetCode if you have a computer science degree and 3 years of working experience? You know what? I've actually seen online that people with 8, 9, 10 years of experience are also grinding LeetCode. People with 8 years of experience are grinding LeetCode the same way as people who just graduated with a computer science degree. To be honest with you, this whole thing doesn't make any sense. And I'm really glad I never had to do that. And the reason is really simple. I don't apply for big tech or big tech adjacent companies. I build Android and iOS apps with a framework called Flutter, which is mainly used by medium, small size, and startups. And I actually worked with 2 startups, a national bank, and right now I work for a Fortune 100 company. And so far so good. So yeah, that is actually my secret. I don't apply for Amazon, Facebook, Meta, Instagram, TikTok, Amazon. Did I mention Netflix? Netflix, by the way. Yeah, I don't really apply for those companies because I don't know. Maybe I feel like I am not qualified, but I also don't have to grind LeetCode for 6 months just to pass an interview. The thing about LeetCode data structures and algorithms, people say that they don't really use them when it comes to building the software that they're hired to build, which is also a whole another problem. What is the point of grinding LeetCode for months if you're not going to use any of that? Not solving LeetCode questions doesn't mean your code sucks. I actually got this one before. It looks like some people make LeetCode their whole personality and that you are a bad coder, you are an imposter, you are an incompetent developer if you're not grinding hard LeetCode, or I think that's what it's called. And this doesn't mean I didn't get asked LeetCode style questions when I applied for jobs to build mobile apps. And guess what? I bombed those interviews. Yeah, you know what? It wasn't fun at the time, but looking back at it, yeah, there's a little bit of irony there. Just so you know, if I got laid off tomorrow and I had to grind LeetCode to get my next job to provide for my wife and kids, I will definitely be doing that. And that doesn't make LeetCode any less pointless. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say for today. Make sure to subscribe and I'll see you next time.